Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, David Vigiano, and
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and welcome to another episode of Under the Rock. Oh, I'm Ben Packer, by the way, and I'm eating a graham cracker.
Can I get a bite?
Yeah.
That's right. Holidays are coming up.
You know what that means. Winter sports are underway.
I'm so excited for basketball. I haven't played in almost a year.
I thought you were part of the winter track team, Vidge.
Well, don't get me wrong, I most certainly am, but us sophomores put together a non-high school affiliated rec basketball league last year.
Wow, that's awesome. Must be fun to be a rec player.
Sure is. We even have some other ways to get involved in the program. Here's a quick video I made on how things went last year.
Following years of town-organized elementary and middle school rec basketball leagues for students not looking for a big basketball commitment, but some occasional hoops and a good time, the Glen Rock High School class of 2020 got a new league established under Joe Ernst in late 2016. But many players who had originally intended to play could not participate in the way they originally planned to. An unfortunate incident on opening night resulted in a ban on play for all high school team members.
So basically it was the first game back after I dislocated my knee the first time. We went to a specialist and it turns out I tore a ligament. Coach basically made anyone who played for his team not do rec.
I caught up with statistician Jeremy Levine, whom I met with last year, to discuss the league and some new roles that players such as himself took on.
There's been opportunities to coach teams. Basically, every team needs a coach or else they're not organized. Anthony Scotto, good freshman basketball player, will go down in the books as one of the all-time greats. He coached, I think, 3 games in the championship. Very helpful. I don't think his team would have won the championship if it weren't for him. I was the league statistician. I did scores. I got the games going. I made sure that no one was playing around on the sideline. My motivation was that it was really fun and it was just something I enjoyed while getting paid.
These two high school players are among several who took on roles to get involved and enjoy rec either way. I also met with Junior Commissioner Brendan Ernst to get some information on how the league functions and runs for athletes.
Rec program is available to all boys in freshman and sophomore grades. Last year we had 4 teams, and the schedule was made by looking at those teams. We have a certain amount of weeks that we can use the gym, so we divide up those weeks evenly so each team plays the other teams. I think it was 3 times, and then we have 2-week playoffs. It's always fun. It gives you something fun to do on weekends. Maybe you're not the best person at sports. Rec is the perfect thing for you.
The 2017 to 2018 rec basketball season is yet to begin, but with so many ways to get involved, the class of 2020 is beyond excited to get this show off the road. As known across the organization, rec is family.
If I can help my peers with what they need, like coaching or statistician, I think that would be great for them.
Seems like it's a lot of fun. You get to interact with the great players in that league and take stats and coach players to victory.
Since strong spirit and involvement in sport like rec basketball gets me even more excited for the upcoming winter sports season.
Especially since fall sports was such a success. Let's pass it over to Dom and Tom to let us know how they're closing out and what's coming up at the high school.
Welcome back to the Sports Desk. Hope you all had a good Turkey Day. I'm Thomas Consoli.
And I'm Dom Patania.
Fall sports have officially come to a close.
Man, it really was a great fall season full of glorious moments and nail-biting finishes in every sport.
Don't be too upset though, winter sports are just starting up.
Very true. I had the pleasure of watching the first hockey game on Sunday, November 26th.
The Panthers beat West Milford 4-2, and goals were scored by Johnny Almachia, Eddie Corvelli, and Matt Maselli.
The wrestling and bowling teams have just gotten started with practice and are looking forward to an amazing season.
Girls basketball has also started practicing. Here's a quote from senior Allie Denninger. We're looking forward to having a great season. We have a young and inexperienced team, but hopefully we will be successful.
That wraps it up for this episode. Once again, I'm Dom Patania.
And I'm Thomas Consoli. Back to Ben and David.
It's great to see such strong starts and involvement from the bowling, wrestling, basketball, winter track, and hockey teams. Cold isn't stopping anybody from playing hard, as you can see.
Plenty of things are happening inside too. Have you seen my theme shots for the yearbook yet by any chance?
I didn't even realize theme shots were happening this year.
I would give you the details, but Lizzie could do a better job of that over at the news desk. Take it away, Lizzie.
Hi, welcome to the news desk. My name is Lizzie Burgoyne, and today I'll be talking about what's going on around the school, such as theme shots, No Shape November, and the coffee house. On November 16th and 17th, some of the seniors participated in theme shots for the yearbook. These include shots for TV shows such as Stranger Things and the one that I was in for Modern Day Princesses. In other news, as November comes to a close, Mr. Escalante will finally shave because No Shave November is ending. No Shave November started in 2009 in an effort to raise money for cancer research. The goal is to donate the money you would normally spend on shaving to cancer research institutions such as St. Jude's. On November 20th, the sale of yearbooks started. If you're interested in purchasing one, please check out the high school homepage. And Blankets for Good hosted a mashed potato mambo on November 21st. Everyone is encouraged to come and knit blankets for people in need. On December 4th, the items for the Social Service Association are due. This year, we are sponsoring 2 teenagers aged 15 and 17. Their wish list can be found in the senior hallway, and all gifts must be new and unwrapped. For any aspiring doctors, there will be a field trip tomorrow, December 5th, to watch a live kidney transplant. This trip is a GRHS tradition, and Junior Anna Mangino, who attended last year, said, "It was cool to see a real-life surgery. I would definitely go again, and my favorite part was after when we got to walk around the museum and hang out with my friends." And finally, on December 7th, the coffee house will occur. Please come and support your fellow classmates and watch them perform. Many students will use this as an opportunity to show off their singing skills, such as senior Caitlin Arcidi, who said, "I've been in coffee house twice, and both times were very memorable. It was great to put myself out there and to also see the talent other people in our school have." Thank you for joining me on the news desk today. Let's take it back to Ben and David to see what else is going on around the school.
Not a surprise to see such fun and positive things happening around the school.
David, I could not agree more. I'll definitely be snagging a yearbook.
Speaking of our school, what do you think of the new courtyard improvements?
I was shocked when we came back to school and saw all the new improvements. Thomas Consola can tell you all about it.
After walking through the courtyard on the first day of school, you could tell that there were changes made. I sat down with Mrs. Cella to find out the reasons for these changes and what they mean for the Glen Rock High School.
Well, the renovations took place over the summer, and the catalyst for it was that Norma Clow, who was a longtime teacher here for many years, she passed away unfortunately last October, and her husband, Barry Clow, we started talking about how wouldn't it be great if he did something in her name, in Norma's name, so that the students here at Glen Rock High School could all really enjoy the space. So we started taking a look at the courtyard because it's a central location, and of course the middle school students also use it. We started working with landscape architects. There were 3 companies who drew up plans, and we decided with Landscape Works, and the project moved forward. We pretty much, it's maintaining it. That's going to be the big thing. The challenge, you know, the shrubbery, and making sure that it's maintained so it looks the way it does right now, which I think people are really enjoying.
I think the new courtyard's really nice. I like how there's a lot more seats, and I also like the rock fountain in the middle. I think it's a really nice memorial.
I've always used the outdoor classroom every year since I've been here, but now that they've, done all the renovations to it, it gives us a lot more, I guess I would say, subject area. The pergola is really nice. It gives us nice perspective lines, because that's what I use the courtyard for, is when I do perspective drawing with my drawing and painting class. The nice rock seating area for the classroom it's a nice setup. Give the students something different as opposed to sitting at a picnic table or something, which I think is nice to do. And once again, just the landscaping they did. If I were to choose, now there is some nice floral subjects that we could work on as well.
Great addition. I like the new chalkboard. It's kind of like a classroom out there. I like the overhead, like kind of sun shielding. It's a great addition. We love it.
On Sunday, October 22nd, I went to the new high school courtyard for the dedication ceremony of Norma Clout. With her family, friends, and colleagues, you could tell that this will be a special place for Glen Rock High School for the next 30 years and on.
Such a great cause for such a great improvement. That pavilion is a perfect place to eat lunch under.
Well, it's been real. Thanks for joining us for another episode. I'm Ben Packer.
And I'm David Vigiano.
And this has been NFL Network. Sorry. Under the Rock.